Guy, Miss Hamilton, Miss Hannah, Mr. Henry Kitts, Mr. Henry, Mr. Hilton, Mr. Jackson, Mr. Lawrence, Miss Lee, Mr. Miller, Miss Morrison, Miss Nita, Mr. Paulwell, Mr. Wheatley, Mr. Williams, Mr. Wilson, Mr. Witter, Mr. Wright, Mr. Leroy Clark,
yes. Members, just before we move into the agenda today, maybe I'm talking to the converted, but it is now 2:25, 2:30. And every week we urge members to come for 2 o'clock. The public is looking. The Prime Minister is not happy. I am asking us all to make the effort to be here so that we start Parliament at 2 sharp. I'm really asking you all to make that effort. The other thing is, all of us, including myself, are very guilty of sidebars during the sitting, and it is unnatural. But it is becoming, Member Chuck, the norm. And the norm, it is becoming the norm. So I'm asking everybody to remember, we all get involved in sidebars, but we cannot run another parliament inside this sitting. And you therefore have to be here and listen so that when we say those in favor, those against, you don't just say ayes and you don't know what you have said aye to. And it is important for our young ministers to recognize that we lay the legislation before the House and you say aye and you come out and somebody asks you about it and you don't know what you have agreed to. So it is important that we listen and also that we stay to the end of the sitting. And what I notice is that our senators are very careful in the Senate. They read the bills, they are very careful, and that's why a number of our bills come back to the House with amendments. Because we're saying, we're not being careful and we are not looking. So I'm asking everybody to let us all make a conscious effort to get involved and follow what is happening. The other thing I want to bring to your attention, it should have been in your notices, but this Thursday at between 10